I don't know what to say. I'm taken aback. I'm in awe. I'm bewildered that the United Kingdom, France, and Canada would threaten sanctions. Well, they said they're going to take concrete actions. I don't know what that means. If we defend ourselves, continue to dismantle Hamas and remove Hamas, even the Gazans themselves are chanting, we want Hamas out. Saudi Arabia wouldn't want Hamas there. No country in the world would want terrorists, evil terrorists in their country. And you have, though, this threat of sanctions. I wonder what Trump's about to say at 3 o'clock in just a few hours. Trump and the Secretary of Defense of the United States are going to make a huge announcement from the Oval Office. I wonder, I'm sure you're all on your edge of your seat wondering what it's going to be. But what I want to say is, why don't they say, concrete action will be taken by the UK, by France, and by Canada if the Hamas doesn't release our hostages, if the Hamas doesn't stop threatening to do terror on the one democracy in the whole Middle East, the one Jewish nation, this tiny little nation, if they don't dismantle and disband, or else. But Israel, they're going to threaten Israel. Of course, we have those sterile areas set up, and we're beginning to distribute aid. Tons of aid is going to be distributed in the sterile areas, and Gideon's chariots will continue to ride. So, targeting northern and southern Gaza. We're asked them to move. We put out flyers, pamphlets, and saying, get out of the area, because Gideon's chariots needs to cleanse this land from the evil Hamas infrastructure and from their ability to launch attacks. I mean, they've got attack tunnels. We're blowing up attack tunnels just hours ago that are trying to be dug into Israel. And Netanyahu says, our prime minister says, that what's going to happen is we're going to take control of the entire Gaza Strip. I'm talking like 670 Hamas targets struck in 1 week. A lot. Okay, warehouse in Khan Yunis. Overnight, another 49 attacks. You hear the boom, boom, booms overnight. And I was at this funeral, at this memorial service for a fallen, and what was there is you could hear the booms really close to Gaza. But right now, aid trucks are coming in. We used to have 600 a day. We're going to have like 500, 600 again coming in. And let me tell you what, I believe the world needs to come together, rally together right now. Not against Israel, but against terror, because it is bigger than Gaza. It is bigger. This Palestinian flag is not about a Palestinian state. I think everyone can see that. They've never asked for a Palestinian state. Hamas, Islamic Jihad, Jabhat al-Nusra, Izz-al-Din al-Qassam, the Hezbollah, Houthis, they never said we want a Palestinian state. No, what they want is for Israel to be no more. It's just this indoctrination. It's a hate indoctrination that they have. And I'm just telling you right now, we're at a place where we have to finish this. We have to stand up strong, or it'll be too late. I heard some reports that there was, behind the scenes negotiation in Doha, Qatar, to release like 7 or 9 hostages for a 60-day ceasefire. And we have to release 300 murderers, 300 convicted prisoners that have blood on their hands. But I don't know if that's accurate. I don't know. But you can really see that how Gaza is. Look at how Gaza looked. Look at how it was, this beautiful place, beautiful beachfront property. Look how it looked before they decided to launch a massacre on us, before they decided to launch a war on us, before they decided to launch a murder spree on us, before they decided to launch a kidnapping spree on Israel, on a bunch of actually pacifists, a bunch of peace activists. Look how beautiful the country was. God is clear. In Zechariah chapter 2, verse 8, whoever touches the Israel touches the apple of God's eye. Friends, make a choice right now before it's too late, before the world as we know it is no more. The news about patches. You have these patches on the arm, different patches, my unit patch. So what I'm going to do, friends, I want to send you personally a patch. If you donate $500 or more to help the soldiers with the equipment they need, $500 or more dollars, just write in the notes, patch, okay? Write in the note, patch. If you do $500 or more, I personally am going to mail you this patch. Check it out. This very patch right here. Check it out on my arm. That patch. See this patch? This is actually the house of prayer, that one I told you about, called the temple, that once stood. Guess what? This is quickly and in our day. It says in Hebrew, Mehira Beyamenu. I am going to take this and I'm going to send it to you.